What's going on, good people? Good morning. What's today? Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know why the word I keep on saying Wednesday. I don't know why the word I keep on thinking is Wednesday. 5 o'clock in the morning currently. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be? Outside on the corner. You better get your shit together. I'm just saying, get your shit together. Why the hell do I act like this at 5 o'clock in the morning, y'all? But I've been up since like 3. So yeah. When I say when you get some good sleep, that's all you need in your life. I be going to sleep by 7, 8 o'clock. My children even know that. I talked to them yesterday when I was at work. Y'all excuse the honey bun, baby, morning snack. Um, I'm supposed to be feeding them today because they go back to school tomorrow, and I'm already regretting it. I'm talking about for real because y'all know it take like $70 and $80 to feed my children, even some fast food. Especially to get them what they want. But I told them that's what I'm gonna do. So when I was talking to them yesterday, my son was just like, Mom, I just got out the shower. When I told him to put some grease in his hair, and he was just like, he asked his dad if he had some. So apparently they have grease to put in the hair, all the rest of that. And his daddy was just like, well, tell her that I'm going. First of all, I have an issue that every time I talk to my kids, why do you be ear hustling in our conversation? I don't need you to tell me nothing because you already know how I'm coming anyway. See, Judge P, what you don't understand is these people know how I am about my kids. Matter of fact, my kids know how I am about them. Go ask the people that I work with. When I was, hey ma'am, hey, can you not scratch on my bed, please? Yeah, I don't want your dog hair all on my bed. Mm-mm. Um, Go ask them how I was talking to my kids, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, because I think I told y'all about that. I get tired of every time I video chat them and they over there playing games and stuff like that, and it just be clothes and stuff on the floor. Ain't nobody washing their ass, ain't nobody's hair being combed, and then they all outside and stuff like that. Like I told them, you got to be presentable, even when you go outside, not just for me or your parents, because your children are a representation of you, right? But they need to represent themselves better than that. Like why are you going outside looking like that? And I told my son that. So then his daddy want to jump in and tell me, well, tell her I'm going to get your hair. I'm not even talking about my boys getting a haircut. I'm talking about my daughters. Y'all should see how my daughters' heads are looking right now. Anybody that know me know I don't play about my kids. And I told Damien, and it almost made me cry a little bit because I'm just like, son, um, I do have 8 children, so it takes a lot of work and effort to keep everybody up to par. But it was times where I didn't have money to get my children haircut. Ask my children's fathers what I did. I took my ass downstairs, got them in that bathroom, and I did it myself multiple times. I didn't have nobody or the money to actually get them dreads or have nobody to start them some dreads because that's what they wanted. It's what I did. I did it myself. When it came to my girl's hair being done, if I ain't had the money, I did it myself. Like shit, anything that I need to be done, if I don't have the money for it and I ain't got nobody else, and most of the time I don't need to depend on nobody else, I'ma do it myself. So that's just period. And it hurt my feelings. And I think his daddy could sense that he heard me because you ear hustling in our conversation. That is really irritating the fuck out of me that you got my kids out here looking like this. Cause like damn well, this not how Shelly's kids look. And I put in the work and effort to make sure that they're taken care of properly. Now, with that being said, um, Judge P. Now these people still ain't calling me back about this mental health evaluation situation. Now I'm telling you now. I did call them though. And trust me, I recorded a doggone conversation because I asked them, like, when am I expected to get a doggone date, for this orientation or whatever I have to do, evaluation, whatever the case may be. Because the way I'm looking at it right now is the only day that they have where I can just go in is Friday. Judge, it was already some days that I missed because of, the holidays and stuff like that. My income, I can't just keep on. I even had to tell the lady at partnership, baby, I can't keep on missing days of work. I cannot. That's almost $100 if I miss a day of work. It takes almost $100 to feed my children one time within a day to get what they want, not including no bills or me taking care of myself either. So I'm just saying, logically speaking, you can call it what you want. I have to make better judgment choices in my life and what I need at this present moment. So, I did what I was supposed to do. These people still ain't even call me back. So once again, I'm saying with the system, if somebody really had a mental illness, y'all sure ain't helping the situation. I'm just saying. And then I left on a voicemail that it was court ordered that I'm supposed to be getting it. And they still ain't called me back yet. Mm-mm. So then when I called the woman and talked to her about it, that's when she connected me to the same line again. I left another voicemail and I recorded all of it because I don't have time for this. I really don't. I take care of my kids. That's all I do is work. Oh, not to mention, which one of y'all out here still lying on my name talking about I went to jail, baby? What? How? How? Where they gonna go get me at? At work? Mm. Or at home? Well, I don't even be at home most of the time. But what I do? I'm just saying, because y'all still on this whole situation from last year. I told y'all I ain't had nothing to do with it. I just snitched. I just told because y'all was too invested in my doggone life and y'all thought they was gonna get me in trouble. See, the thing is, I was playing a game. It's chess or checkers, however you want to put it. The whole time. Now this is what I am gonna be real serious about and real frank about. Whatever was given to me is something that my body wasn't used to at all. Cause I flipped the fuck out on everybody. Now, one thing that everybody can say is I ain't flip out on my kids. I protected my kids. Through the whole situation, I was protecting my kids. Even if I felt like they didn't need to go to school. My children ain't never missed a day of school. Never. That day, I felt like my kids could not go to school. My children was with me that whole damn day. Mm-hmm. When certain things are going on, a mother's intuition never lies. I'm not finna sit here. I don't care how it looked to nobody else. When it comes to protecting my children, that's the job that was given to me. God didn't give me them damn kids just so I can sit here and give somebody else's opinion about what I'm supposed to be doing regarding their life. I don't give a doggone about how the fuck nobody else feel about it. Mm-mm. I know what I have going on in my life. Now, all I can say is I'm glad on the outlook of it that I was able to actually get my stuff and me all the way back together without my children being here and witnessing it because it was some hard times. Now they will still be able to witness it, but they'll just be able to get the conclusion of listening to these videos and how I felt about the whole situation. My honest opinion. Now my children know. And now see, this one thing a lot of people don't understand about me. It's been times where I done went off on my kids. Y'all go ask one of my children about the Kendall situation. When I thought one of my children was lying because all she do is lie. Well, she did at one point in time, and that changed her because I was on her real bad. And she was just like, I promise you, mama, I didn't do it. It was the child that I least expected because I'm not expecting her to do it. That's not something that she would actually do, or to me, because she appeared like she never did stuff like that. She was like not the sneaky child at all. That made me sit there and just be like, dang, because I had to think about it. And I put everything together and I had to go back to my child and say, baby, I apologize. But even with me saying I apologize, I had to let her know if you were the type of person to constantly lie and I didn't always catch you in your lies, then maybe I would believe you. So, no, you can't expect me to sit here and look at you no different. Maybe you need to look at yourself in this situation and be like, maybe I need to change my ways because this could have been a different situation and I lied or didn't lie and I still wouldn't be taken seriously because I normally lie. So, I go through that all the time, even when it comes to my kids. I can admit my wrongs, but most of the time I'm not wrong. Um, I may be wrong in how I deliver things, but I'm glad that I showed y'all exactly everything that's going on because in them videos way down below, yeah, I was acting one because of this whole spiritual thing. Y'all know that this stuff was gonna happen, right? I just wanted y'all to believe that I believed that it was gonna happen immediately. That's not how God works. Hell no. Mm-mm. He said when praises go up, blessings go down. That means the more blessings you want, the more praise you have to give him, right? Mm-hmm. I heard something yesterday when they say most of the people that's living out here on the streets, they don't find Jesus or follow Jesus or God when they outside. They only find him and follow him when they in jail. Solitude. What y'all think I was doing? Hmm. But I did that shit on purpose, on my own free will and accord. One, I was trying to find snakes in the grass and making sure that I actually was putting everybody and holding everybody accountable for the shit that they were doing and make sure I was correct about that. Two, whatever that shit was that was either in the weed or whatever the case may be, I had to sit back and look at myself about trusting people too. Now, everybody know I don't really trust a lot of people when it comes to marijuana anyway, but still, I was just like, so now I can't even trust my surroundings. So that shit got real serious about what I need to do as far as my life and what I cannot do no more. Not can no longer do. Um, because apparently people out here playing a dangerous game. So, I always evaluate myself first to make sure that I'm not the person that's in the wrong because y'all know I'm really hot headed. Seriously. And if I even sent some bullshit, it's a wrap right there. My dude done said that multiple times. Like, and it sometimes it hurt my feelings a little bit, but it's for a good reason and for a good cause. Because y'all can't act like ain't nothing been done to me in my life for me to be acting the way I act. Even when it come to my kids. Y'all gotta understand I was almost snatched up when I was a child. Walking to the damn store. Yeah, I'm talking about from 713 North Holly Street to Jake's. It was like a L shape. Walking to the damn store. I was almost snatched up. So here, yeah, I be having an issue when I talk to my kids and they talking about they riding around with some little girl that I don't know and it's just my oldest three kids. Yes, my son is 13, but my daughter's 11, my other one is 10. I don't feel like they should be riding around nowhere by themselves without an adult. This world right now is not equipped for that. And everybody want to talk about how I got my kids set up, and then people want to get mad at me because I don't like all that electronics and stuff. If you see the way my damn kids look right now in the home that they living in, you wouldn't want them to be looking at no damn TV or electronics either. Hell, they need to be focusing on what's going on in life. And everybody, well, you don't allow them to be kids. Well, if you don't instill some type of qualities in them while they're children, they ain't gonna know how to be a productive ass parent either or adult. I'm just saying, like, and this is how I grew up. Yeah, it was real street, but at the end of the day, I'm glad it was like that because I don't want to be out here like y'all. And then for I'm talking about, I done heard all kind of people call my dog on phone talking about some. Yeah, somebody said you was in jail. I said, bro, I'm at work, dog. I'm call you back. I'm at work. Ain't nobody finna play me like that. Ain't nobody finna play me in my position. I've been doing this too long. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Nothing gonna just drag me out of my character to where I'm going to jail. Even to the fact that I wasn't supposed to be there then. They can't never hold me if I ain't never supposed to be there. When she told me $1,000 bond, I was sitting there looking at that woman like, you a damn lie. I ain't never been in this motherfucking building at all. And I was calling the police to get my damn child. So you mean tell me I was being disorderly? I said, now what was I doing to be disorderly? Or was I asking the officer why did he need me to go outside when I was in the doggone building, in the school building, protected with my damn son? It was cold outside. When the fuck do we need to go outside? I knew right then and there he was gonna arrest me on some bullshit. So before he said that I was being disorderly, my initial gut feeling was this man finna arrest me as soon as he tell me to go outside. Cause I'm sitting here like, what's going on? Now, granted, I hadn't been sleeping some hours, like a whole day or two thinking about my kids. Y'all don't understand how many times I wanted to put my son in a motherfucking stroller and stroll around there to the house to see about my children when they were staying right around the corner. But what was I gonna do then? I couldn't walk all my children home. I don't have nobody to call. I was waiting on my children to be delivered home to me. I didn't have no other choice. So once again, throughout this whole situation, even them old Facebook videos, I was going off on everybody. I sure the fuck was. I was going off on everybody because y'all was stealing money. Y'all was lying on my name, definitely. That's one. Y'all behind the scenes was plotting on my damn child and my home. And you want to act like that was just okay. And I was going to shut up about that. Y'all vandalized my home. You vandalized my car. You made it and gave a script to this whack ass man that I've been with and trying to get away from for years. You gave him an underlying reason to actually take my children because apparently my home isn't safe. But all this shit was plotted and put together as if it was me, the reason why my children shouldn't be here, when it was y'all in this whole situation. And I wasn't gonna shut up about that. And yeah, I got good damn reason to actually be pissed the fuck off because can't nobody ever take care of my children the way I can. Ain't nobody gonna ever protect my kids the way I can. Mr. Hester, I called CPS and let them know about when I was over there and I heard the conversation where your mama was hollering at my child because she boo-booed on herself and she's 3 years old. My child is fucking nervous. She don't fucking know y'all. My child is in a fucking solitude. You damn near can say she's gonna go insane in a room by herself at 3 years old. Now, Judge P, before you gotta understand, and that's what Miss Regina at Partnership told me to tell you. My children need a psychic, you know, appointment with a therapist, a licensed therapist, to see how you moving, or not you, but the system moving my children out of this home, how it has affected their lives with all of them together, with their family, with their mother, things that they've been on their whole fucking life. It's shit in this house that they have been had since they was a baby that they don't have no more. You can't take them somewhere else and just give them all brand new stuff and think that it's supposed to matter. No. Don't you still have things that you're attached to when you was a child? Wouldn't your mama protect you the same way I protect my kids? In this situation, especially when it came to some doggone videos of a 9-year-old child in pictures. That's enough to drive any fucking a parent insane. I don't care what nobody say, and then not to know who did it, and then to know everybody around you acting all funny and weird and plotting and stuff like that. You're not gonna be able to trust nobody. And I've been in that position to be that child. So who you think or how you think I'm gonna act being the parent of a child and it's being done again? You think I'm gonna let that slide? I can't. I won't. Even when it comes to my family trying to play the whole mental card, baby. Look, I work around a lot of mental people all day. Some that talk to themselves in the doggone corner and everything else. Trust me, I'm telling you, you better go ask my manager. I done had to sit there, and yesterday I was talking about a situation with my granddaddy, or just talking about my granddaddy. Now, y'all females, y'all need to get a grip on yourselves. Because dead ass is starting to be pathetic that I walk into a doggone building and motherfuckers hate me immediately. When I don't fuck with y'all, y'all don't even know y'all. I don't talk to nobody, nothing, but I can already sense the hostility towards me. And I'm just like, bitch, am I just a I asked my dude yesterday, I said, am I the fucking target? Damn, like I really don't do nothing. I don't do too much. Hell, I can go get a wig, y'all. This is a freaking $40 synthetic ass wig. Yeah, I'm lying. It was $60, but I wish it was 40. That's all I'm saying. Synthetic ass wig. Yep. I don't do nothing to my face. I arch my eyebrows. I may draw them on every now and then. And then I let that shit stay on my face for a couple of days. You know, I wash it, but it don't really go off. No, I don't do nothing extra. And it feels like y'all can't stand me just being who I am. But you know what, baby? This a new year. It's a new me. Get used to it. Huh? You ain't gonna never like me, then. I'm talking about never like me. Because I'm not here for you to like me. And that was another thing. People at my job talking about some she don't want to be friends with nobody. No! Go ask my children fathers how I feel about them and their families. Y'all ain't gonna tell me I had honey bun on my lip. I'm just saying, it was good though. It is. Yeah. Mr. Hester mama ain't never liked me. Never. All because I was married and I was still married, but she didn't understand that I was trying to get after doggone marriage. Yeah, and I'm Mr. Hester. I mean, not Hester, Mr. White. I think you're starting to realize now, all the extra money that you're spending, knowing that the judge told you long time ago that you need to finalize that divorce. I think you're starting to realize you need to be invested in that now. Because this whole money situation with my family, about them and this life insurance policy, and knowing if anything happened to me, y'all, even if I would have went to jail, if I would have went to the mental crazy house, it doesn't matter where I would have went. I just couldn't be free. If I was free and able to take care of myself and take care of my children properly, nobody would have no attachments to this money. That was the whole reason for doing this shit. Now, my son's father and his family, they just don't like me in general. Some jealous ass people that don't like me, don't even know me, ain't never liked me since day one, probably because they feel the same way that the people that I work with feel. She don't want to be cool. She don't want to. No, I was cool with a couple of y'all. Yeah, I was. But you don't understand. I'm not one of them type of females unless I know I'm gonna be with this man for the rest of my life, man. Fuck your family. Cause I don't even know if I like you for real. So I ain't got time to be trying to invest in them, man. I'm trying to see where this gonna go because I don't even really want to know them. I don't even want them to know me if this shit don't go nowhere. Yeah. Cause I feel like even when it came to my dude, y'all, it's a piece of hair somewhere and this irritating the hell out of me. Um, and I just warmed up when it came to his doggone family. I didn't want to know nothing about him or nothing like that. I'm like that because, you know, I'm private, pretty much. And like, okay, let's see where this gonna go first before we try to involve everybody else. And I'm so excited for his birthday, y'all. Yeah. He told me that normally him and his brother get together and they light candles for his mother. Now everybody understand you can light candles in a good and bad way. A lot of y'all been listening to them tarot card readings. That's the only reason why I'm explaining certain things on a spiritual level. Um, it's all about how your intentions, and you know, this is like, I'm gonna keep on making examples. You having two children. One of your children for Mother's Day, or one of your children for a holiday, I always expect you to give them something. And then you have another child that cares so much about you that they think about you and they want to do for you. Like they want to make sure that they are do something very memorable, or something that to catch your heart space or whatever. That's kind of how I look at it when it comes to candle magic and whatever trickery that y'all say it is, because you got to understand all this shit is in the Bible. hmm Um, altars are in the Bible. Matter of fact, yeah, the altars in church. Yeah, I mean, they just got Jesus Christ up there, but anybody can have an altar about who you actually care about. When you put up pictures of your family members and stuff in your household, and can't nobody touch them pictures, you walk by, it's a what is it, memorable? I can't say the word, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That's an altar. You respecting, you're giving love. See, I mean, I don't know the culture, but but which one, I don't know. They have like, when they come in your house, or when you go through their house, they have like a table with all their loved ones and passed on love. It's in multiple cultures and religions and stuff like that. I'm just saying, but that's not. It's nothing wrong with that. You're showing love. You're showing respect. You're showing honor to them. Now, I don't have any pictures of my family. I don't have not one picture of my mother, not a picture of my father. I don't have no pictures of my children besides what was on Facebook. My pictures was not like paper pictures. So I can't do that. So I pay respect by talking about them, by honoring them, and how I treat my children, how I respect myself. Even when it comes to my father, I give respect to my father by being the woman that he would have wanted. That's why I know I'm a good woman. Um, and most likely I'm end up finding a man like my dad, that had whole ways, but actually want to be better, because that's what I seen at the end of my dad's life. Like, he realized that having multiple women wasn't enough for him, and he just really wanted to have a good woman. But I feel like he didn't get a chance to do that. Maybe because he found that good woman, and he ended up fudging over her. So, it is what it is. But yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. So when he said that, it like lit a light in me for real, because I'm just like, somebody that understands me on a spiritual level, that's not gonna think, oh, she trying to do something to me. Like, y'all, for real, to have that comfort that I could be in the kitchen and cooking, and this man enjoy my food, and he don't turn around and look at me like, oh, she doing something, only because I have the knowledge about it. That doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Hell no, because whatever, man, I was listening to Charleston White yesterday. Well, actually, we was. He the one who turned it on, and he was just like something about now Haitian people. I have nothing against y'all, but I'm just saying. He said them people in Haiti was asking him why he won't go over there. He was just like, yeah, nah, with all that voodoo and hoodoo and all the rest of that old shit. He said, if y'all got all that voodoo and hoodoo, why y'all can't voodoo hoodoo some money? And I'm just like, right, that's what I be trying to say. That shit doesn't work. No. The only thing voodoo and hoodoo does, or whatever it's called confusion or manipulate. It's like a veil. Yeah, that's pretty much all it is. It's like either try to keep somebody in the dark, you lying, or you manipulate. It's like sex magic. Sex magic can be good in both cases, or it can be used in both cases, for good and bad. Me. Take me for an example. Didn't I tell y'all my dude was acting a doggone ass, and he was, had his ass on the shoulder? Nah, brother, I ain't touching you. Because then I'm giving you what you want, and you still gonna act the way I don't want you to act. So I'm gonna use it to my advantage, and I'm gonna take it back. Now, another woman would actually give, so a man can give her. It's like she's going ahead and offering it, so she can get what she want him to give her, type stuff. We're not doing that, because I want you to act accordingly so you can get what you're supposed to be getting anyway. If you don't act accordingly, you're not getting shit. So I'm just saying, it's good and bad and everything. So I'm just saying, because there's a lot of people out here that's real skeptical, and they're afraid of folks and stuff like that. No, it's about the person in general, who this individual is, what they want for somebody. or whatever, and how they use what they have. Everybody has gifts. You know, if you pretty, you can get some shit out of folks. You know, this face probably can get a lot of shit out of people. I turn that shit out that down all the time. Like I don't know. Mm-mm. You know, even sympathy. Um, this couple gave me $20 yesterday, and I didn't ask for it. No, that we were talking about something. I was telling them about my kids, and every time I tell somebody I have 8 children, they just be like, "Ain't no way." Ain't no way. You don't even look like you had one child. I'm sitting here like, baby, I know you see that back fat. I can look, y'all can see it right there. It's 2 rows. One, two. But I'm just saying, like, baby, I got back fat. I got some stretch marks to prove it. All the rest of that. But they was just like, no, you just look too young to be had 8 kids. I'm just like, nah, I do. And they was asking more questions about them. How many boys? How many girls? And that's like 5 boys, 3 girls. I told him I never wanted to have no girls because I'm the only child. I'm kind of spoiled. I like to have a lot of stuff for myself, and I didn't want to try to spoil no girls. That's kind of the reason why I didn't never want to have no girls. But I've always wanted to have 5 boys. I've been saying that. After I had my 5 boys, well, when I had my 4, I was just like, forget it. Shoot. After having 6 kids, I was like, I want to have 10 now. And I gave God till I'm 35 years old before I tie my tubes and all the rest of that old extra stuff. That's the reason why I'm very cautious about who I have sex with, because every man know if you in a relationship with me, baby, it's unprotected. Don't play with me. Cause we ain't even finna play them doggone games. Cause any sense of anything wrong down here, me and you finna have some issues. And that's what happened between me and my son's father. No matter what he said to me, I knew something was off because a woman knows her body. A woman knows when a man is messing with somebody else, even if he messed with her protected. Like something's just not gonna be right. And at one time he tried to blame me about some hair or something down there. I'm just like, bro, it don't even be nothing there. I know you fucking lying. Like you over here trying to make all type of excuses about some shit when you don't really want to admit the fact that you out here having sex. But only reason why it drove me insane to begin with is mainly because you playing with my health. Seriously. I've went through a health scare before. I know how serious it is to be honest and upfront with people about having sex with other individuals. Now, regardless if you want to make it about just about a relationship or you're cheating or whatever, no. Because consciously, if I was aware that you was having sex with someone else, do you think that I would have been even attempting to have a relationship with you? Or even trying to be there for you? Or even laying down in the bed with you? The day that you left out my house, and I'm talking to you directly because I know you're watching me. The day you left out my house, we had sex that same day. The same day that you left. Remember, you was laying in the bed the whole day getting ready to go to work. You said you didn't want to go. And the only reason why you got up and went is because Mr. Brandon called. So I'm just saying, like, and Brandon, y'all, is a homie from way back when. I think just because they grew up in the same projects or something like that, it probably was an issue. I don't know. I don't know what the hell y'all men be having going on. Trust me. I just had to figure it out between my dude and another person that we work with. Cause I'm just like, what in the fuck is going on here? Like this person ain't getting the vibe, then I'm trying to fuck with them. And my dude, I'm like, what the hell? Just because this person feelings like, bro, don't try to don't throw it off on me. Okay. I've already explained that yesterday. I'm not gonna go back to it. It is really irritating. But anyway, that's serious. That's really serious. And then internally, do you know how that feels to actually be faithful to someone that instinctively that you know is doing something, but I'm taking your word and I'm trying my best to do that. That wasn't no she going crazy. You over here lying to these damn people. Any woman you talk to will understand exactly where I was coming from, and I didn't even act in the way that I could have, knowing that you were sitting here lying to me and my kids. For you to sit here, like I said, on New Year's, I didn't want to be like I literally was up here. I was up here, minding my business. I told you to go wherever you was gonna go. I wasn't even expecting you to actually come to this household on time from work that day, because you had got to a point where you wasn't doing that because you was trying to, you know, after hours drink and chill and with old girl in my car, and you thought that I forgot, or did, and then that too. Bro, when I'm in my doggone car and I know something ain't right in my doggone car and I'm asking you about seats and seat belts and all the rest of that, then why the fuck my windshield and shit getting busted the fuck out and you the only person been driving my damn car and you want to sit there and make it and catch an attitude with me like it's me? You can't do that to people. You can't. And then sit there and try to blame them like it's something wrong with them. You were doing it. Point blank period, you was doing it. That mentally it fucks people up. And then you want people to be out here feeling sorry for you, talking about some you scared for your life. First of all, it's your fucking family that kicked in my motherfucking door. Your family. You don't believe me? I bet your ass gonna fucking find out. I bet you gonna find out. Two, it was your other, the problem person to begin with that had the situation with my child. You gonna soon find out. Oh, I think you already have, because that's the person that probably got arrested. All I heard was something about no bail. Yeah, that part. Mm-hmm. Because she was listening to them doggone tarot readings, and these Aries and Libra stuff had her all mentally just conflicted because Aries is a fool. Yeah, I was expecting me to be real foolish, wasn't it? Not in this situation. Not playing with my kids. No, I done made a lot of foolish decisions and choices, but not playing with my kids. But Libra means justice. Didn't I tell y'all I'm gonna get justice for me and my kids? I ain't playing no game. Mm-mm. But see, you messed up. You moved too quick on everything that you was doing to piss me off. Let me tell you how. And this is what was funny. As I was talking to my manager yesterday, you remember when Tamara called me at 12 o'clock at night and she was sitting up there talking about some Shelly? I promise you it wasn't me. If anybody tell you that I was talking to him, then it wasn't. Yeah, I don't even know what she was saying, but Tamara, you know exactly what the hell you were saying. I'm not gonna say her last name because I can't even remember it right now. But Dre, stepsister, the Dre that I used to talk to back in the day, boy, you know exactly who I'm talking about. I think she probably still stay down the street. Who knows? Don't know. I ain't seen her. Didn't I ask you what the situation was about? Some girl named KK or something like that. Ain't that the girl? I don't fudge and remember. I'm not trying to remember, honey. That's your mess, because you got a lot of them in the closet, honey. When I'm talking about, boy, you a dog with yourself. You a mess with yourself. I'm glad that I didn't decide to match your energy, because I'd be out here just like you, just Anywho, as I was talking to my manager about it, she was just. But see, let me tell you the story. I asked my man. Well, at the time he was supposedly, but he was already doing some other stuff anyway. So he was just my son's father. Asked him about it. This man, I don't know what I'm talking about. And I always try to get your attitude with me out. I'm talking about every time I ask him something, that's how you know that somebody trying to bull stuff you around. When you know for a fact, ain't nobody gonna have just no reason at all just to come to you and tell you about certain things. Whether it was a lie or not, it's something that's trying to be covered up. So I'm just like, so why in the world would you come and try to tell me? So I asked, I hung up from her. I asked him. I didn't get nothing else. So I went and asked her. Foolish decision, y'all. Without thinking, I pulled up to her house. Did not knock on the door. Tamara, I apologize because that was very disrespectful. Um, and I came in, even though I came in very respectful. I did not do anything. I did not harm you. Didn't put my hands on you. Nothing. I just wanted to converse, personally about what's going on, because I catch my vibes personally. Because people can lie over the phone. I need to see your reaction. I need to see if you're gonna be lying to me or not. I need to see what the hell you trying to cover up. All I got out of it was a whole bunch of bullshit. But you know what I got out of it? The fact that you respected me enough to call me and say, Shelly, it wasn't me. I appreciate it. Because any female know, if I'm dealing with a man and you know for a fact I'm dealing with him, and you decide, see, that's where, oh girl, she knew her boundaries. She was hidden for a long time. She tried to pop out, but if it wasn't addressed, it's not, respected. So trust me, if I would have knew about you, baby, I would have definitely been addressing you way before this situation unfolded. Cause that's the type of first person, female. That's who I am. Okay, that's old shells. Your dude may not have told you, but now I'm telling you. Okay, um, anyway, I'm pretty sure you don't have time to worry about me because you've been listening to them readings too behind the dang on scenes, and I can feel your energy. Yeah, you in that energy in that video that I was telling you about long time ago. You know, I was telling you that was you because you was trying to pretend like you was me. Mm-hmm. You got the wrong advice from the wrong person. You can't be me. You can't play me at no game. You sure can't be nothing like me. Mm-mm. You see this? This normal. Mm-hmm. You better go ask his friends, family, foes, and everything in between. They ain't lying. They hyped you up for nothing, boo. They did. They hyped you for no reason. Because this was a game that you were never going to be able. Wait a minute. Dreams and Nightmares. Go listen to my song. Because y'all already know I'm on it. Mm-hmm. Judge P, go listen to it. By Meek Mills, Dreams and Nightmares. The verse. The time I spent on some locked up. Yeah. So I explained in the video with way down below when I was getting all these doggone crazy dreams about all this stuff, and I realized they were trying to get me arrested because that's all I seen, and them trying to put like Judge P. I seen me in a cell, nobody else around me, and it was just like me in a 4x4 cell with bars around it, and it was like a group of people around me just laughing. I'm talking about happy, but it was like different sets on each side. It was like 4 different sets. Some was family, some was friends, some was, and everybody was just laughing. When I say I woke up, and the first song that came to my mind was Dreams and Nightmares. I woke up. That dream was my worst fucking nightmare. I said, oh, I be damned if these people think they finna put me in a doggone cage and they finna just take my life from me and take everything that I worked hard for, because y'all gotta understand, if I wanted to go to jail, if I wanted to make stupid choices, I would have did that before I had kids. Before I actually had life to live for. I would have did that on some other situations and stuff. Yeah, when Dallas was pushing me down when I was pregnant with my doggone child, y'all know I could have worked that man ass in that damn house and couldn't nobody say nothing because I had already called the police multiple times, or at least one time before, about domestic abuse. Matter of fact, even when we were staying on 11th Street with Miss Kathy in them family housing unit things, when you slam my doggone door, I mean my arm in that doggone door when I was trying to get away from you and you was slamming my damn arm, and when I went to work and I had that damn bruise, I could have had your ass arrested then. So don't sit there and try to make it seem like I don't have a reason to be whoop somebody's ass around here, but I just say I'm gonna take it because what hurts you the most, it's the fact that you did all that shit and I'm still standing, baby. And still looking better than ever. Matter of fact, I actually look as cute as I did when you first met me. Honestly. Your girl snap back. I'm talking about snap. Now the stomach, y'all, it ain't snap back no doggone well. Shit. But anywho, I had some other stuff written down. But yeah, I thought I was playing about that doggone song, Dreams and Nightmares. I wasn't playing. That was my dream and it was my worst nightmare. I ain't never went to jail. I wasn't finna leave my kids. I'm not finna just fuck up my life like that. Like shit, you might as well say your life is over. If you going to jail, your life over. It's according to what you're going to jail for. And if you got 10 plus years, baby, do you not know how hard it is to get your life back on track after 10 years of jail? You ain't gonna be able to have no family, no help, no support, no nothing. Like hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. Y'all got no, hell no. And my kids even know that. That's the reason why they want to get good education and stuff like that. I talk to them about this all the time, about people that's going to jail. I'm just like, look at them. Yeah, I'm just like, you wonder why the hell your mama don't go nowhere. When my kids used to leave on the weekend, and just like, Mama, what you doing? In the house, watching a movie, chilling, same shit. Different day, just same shit. I ain't doing nothing else, baby. There ain't nothing else to do. Me anyway. Let me see what I got on this paper. Mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell y'all. You know, psychics are scientifically proven to be real. Mm-hmm. I just want to let y'all know religion is a myth. So the whole time y'all was over here laughing about the whole she don't see things, she's not a psychic. It's actually scientifically proven that it's real. They just don't even know how the fuck this shit works because it's energy, connections, and all the rest of those stuff. I just, do your research. I just want to put that out there. Yeah. And I'm 100% secure in myself. I'm happy now that I am because shit, like I said, to save my damn life. Like I told y'all, could you imagine? I mean, a lot of dreams I done told y'all about, but that one right there, that was an eye opener. When I said fuck everybody, and that's the reason why I was on guard because I'm just. And then right after that, my cousin Shunny had the police at my house beating on my door, talking about they wanted to check on my son. That's when she had my son's father come to the house. Matter of fact, that was within 3 days, and I was arrested. hmm So yeah, I mean, I know that y'all felt like I was getting real close because of stuff that I was saying on the Facebook videos, and y'all was laughing, but behind the scenes, y'all wasn't laughing because y'all just like, man, if somebody really take us serious. But then when I started giving y'all documentation and proof and all the rest of that, and then everybody else that was listening actually knew that my door was kicked in. Everybody that stay in the villages know that my door ain't never been kicked in. Ain't nobody ever vandalized my car or nothing like that. Like, I don't even be out here. These people will see me walk to the store and come back, go to the mailbox and come back. I probably did some stuff at the Belf with my kids, but that's about it. We don't mingle outdoors at all. These people know that in 5 years that I've been here. So I'm just like, and then all of a sudden, all this stuff is happening. But see, Mr. Freeman, you incriminated yourself because, like I said, your family was the ones who kicked in my doggone door. But you told them about the doggone life insurance policy. You can't dangle shit like that in front of demons, and they ain't finna try to. Yeah, that's what happened. When I told you it was money on my damn head, why the fuck you think I only told y'all about it? Well, I'm telling everybody about it now because it ain't nothing that y'all can do. Why the hell y'all think I be walking? And the only reason why I be walking back and forth to work, baby, because I got to get some of this back fat off, and I'm still gonna eat these honey buns and everything else that I want to eat because I like to eat food. Period. Um, and then everybody talking about, well, she got all this money, then why she ain't got no car for y'all to fuck it up again? Yeah, that don't even make sense. But I'm so secure in myself, I can move whenever I want to freely. I want to be seen. I want y'all to notice me. I want y'all to see me outside. Because at one point in time, y'all wanted me to be closed in the damn house. No, fuck that. And fuck y'all. In your opinion. Okay? Because I don't care at all. I care about my kids. And my kids love the fuck out their mama. And that's something that this smile on my face, it'll never be able to go nowhere because of that. Like, nobody can ever change that. Even when it comes to my son. My son, that's 1 year old in a room of a lot of people, locked eyes with his mama like, that's my mom. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, and it had been months. You gotta understand, a child 1 year old, their memory fades. He ain't gonna never forget his mama. That umbilical cord situation, he ain't gonna never forget his mama. He ain't gonna never forget my scent, my smell, my how I feel, my skin. He's never gonna forget none of that. But the fact that visually, in a room full of people, he was able to lock eyes with me and feel that his mama was in the back of the doggone room. That was great. Even for me. Yeah, it pissed me off because motherfuckers tried to keep me from even touching what I birthed, what I carried. That was on some bullshit, but it is what it is. Every dog has their day. You feel me? Um, Even when it come to my daughter. Now, when she with her daddy and she cry when she don't want to leave him, it's pretty much like a fallout cry. It's like, nah, I want to stay with my daddy. And I'm just like, yeah, because you just don't want me to go home and tell your ass you finna go to bed by a certain time because you're going to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning over here, not at home with me. I ain't got time to be playing with you, baby. So with that being said, I let her stay. When she left the last time, and my child bust down and started crying, y'all, I have not been able to talk to my child. It's not because her father's not allowing me to. No, that's not the case. My heart can't allow me to do it. Y'all see how I'm able to maintain right now? That'll break me. But just know, if you plan on trying to do it, it's not gonna work the same way. Okay. No. Because I already told them now, like, I let you know to begin with, I can't see her because I know it's gonna hurt my child because I got the text message. I know she's gonna cry. It's gonna hurt her because she cannot stay. And ain't that exactly what she did? You didn't tell the judge that when we was just in court. You didn't. You didn't say nothing. Every last one of y'all saying, "Oh, my children okay, our kids okay." No, the fuck they are not. Not mentally, not emotionally. They are not okay. Maybe physically, yeah, yeah, they ain't dead. Okay, yeah, they eating, yeah, but they're not taken care of, right? That's what you didn't speak on. And when my child leaves, she has high hopes that she's gonna come back home. Did you get a conversation, or did you have a conversation with Sanaya about her sister? Because she's worried about her sister. She wants to see her sister. She misses her sister. Now, anybody that know, now y'all, Sanaya has dropped my children a couple of times, and I done got in Sanaya ass, so she's very protective of my kids. You know, she's a child anyway. She's 11. Hell, when I had this child, she was like 8, and she wanted to, help out. That's what they do. They help each other. They're siblings. I've raised them to be like that. So it ain't like that. I still have normal shit going on in my household. Ask anybody. They done been around when I went the fuck off on my doggone children because they done dropped my child. They were just like, "Nah, you doing too much. You overdoing it." I'm just like, overdoing it my ass. That's my baby. I can't get another damn baby. My children need to understand, even being my kids, if you gonna plan on holding my child, hold my child properly. Shit. I do the same thing if it was y'all. Like, I'm very protective over my kids. I can't remake a child. Period. There's no remaking of a baby at all. Even if I have 1,000 more, I can't remake a child. So yeah, that's how I feel about my kids. I'm really overprotective of my damn children. But Sanaya got to the point where she got tired of not being able to see her sister, so I gave her sister's father's number and said call. Because I know she missed her sister. Danae miss June so much she don't know what else to do. That's her baby, honestly. That's her child. She take care of that child. I mean, I'm his mother and all, yeah, but since day one, and she'll come and get him from me. That little boy would be in his playpen, supposed to be sleeping. She would grab him out his playpen and she lay in the bed with him. And I'm just like one of them nurses in the hospital after they had the baby. Nah, baby, you can't lay in the bed with him. And every time I get up in the morning, get her ready from school, he's in the bed with her. There's nothing I can do about it. I know my kids miss each other. And that shit hurts me too. They ain't used to being without each other. All over lies though. We're gonna keep going back to that. And for money. And now these people know that y'all really had money. I mean, I can't say now that these people know, because everybody know that y'all really had money on my head trying to. Man, look, I'm just comically put this out here. I feel like y'all wanted me like Wonder on damn what's the damn Holiday Heart. Like y'all wanted me out here bad, sad, just a hot ass mess, like over here trying to, do something strange for a piece of change just to live. Now y'all know I don't live like that. Y'all seen me in this house for 2 weeks without lights. Y'all thought I was going crazy. Shit, I would get my shit together so I can be around people, so I can go back to work, just so I can make some money, so I can take care of myself. I know what the fuck I had to do. Even when it came to them drugs that I'm not used to having in my doggone system. I knew what I had to do to get that shit up out my system too. You gotta understand, I was the person that put myself on drugs when I was younger because I was being molested. I was the person that got me out. There's no documentation, no record of me ever going to no therapist, no rehab center, no nothing. You know what I did? I separated myself from everybody and I went to work. And I started eating. Now y'all can see it works every doggone time. Well, it does for me. I'm not everybody. And everybody's not as strong as I am. So I'm just saying, everybody can't do what I do. Everybody can't stop doing shit cold turkey and just quit. It's about your mind. It's about how strong you are in the mind. And understand that whatever you're going through, drugs, alcohol, and all the rest of that sex, it's not gonna change. It's not gonna help it either. Didn't I just tell y'all about the situation? When I got rid of everything, alcohol, drugs, everything, weed, blah, I got rid of sex too. And I went right back to that. Like it was just gonna clear everything up. And I was just like, no, well, that didn't work. I slipped up and I thought about it again, like, okay, well, shit, I thought I was all right. And I had to put more effort into figuring other things out besides just sex. You can't just forget your problems. They're gonna always be there. You have to deal with them, head on. Um, and the only reason why I can stress right now is because, like I said, I give it to God about the situation when it comes to my kids, because I'm doing what I need to be doing on a daily basis. My kids, like I said, anybody talk to my kids, there's never been a sign. My kids will tell you now, my mama don't abuse me. She may holler at me. She may get in my, everybody know that when it comes to me and my kids, and I don't hide that. Matter of fact, they teachers know that too. The principal, remember when I had to come and dictate the conversation last year when Sanaya got in trouble and she got suspended? Yeah, right. That's what I do. Everywhere I go. That's who I am. Period. Um, and y'all know that. So when it came to Mr. Wyatt going to get an order of protection, he could have went and got an order of protection out for himself. He didn't have to involve my kids. That was the only reason why he was able to get my children. And if I felt like it was something else in my system besides weed, I wouldn't have given a voluntary urine sample. I wouldn't have told Miss McKeely Knox everything that I'm telling y'all right fudge now. I'm talking about life insurance policies. I'm talking about the marijuana. I told her about the girlfriend, the girlfriend's son's grandmother is where she was getting the weed from. The same child's father that she was doing methamphetamines with when they was together. And that's what I got from Mr. White. She also told me herself that her baby father is still now currently on drugs. And it's just crazy that, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, beans, the pills that I used to take, it has more than just methamphetamine, meth in it. I think it got a whole bunch of shit in it from what I was reading. It wouldn't have just popped up methamphetamines. It would have been a lot more shit in my system if it was something that I had taken besides weed. No, it said meth. Point blank. Period. The same drug that Mr. White's girlfriend and your baby daddy used to do. The same baby daddy of the mother where you go get the weed from. Right? Okay. So at the end of the day, when I told you I don't trust you, I meant that. How can I trust you? You sit there and you told me, and you was the person, and Mr. Freeman know that you was bringing me you, and then you was doing it right in his face just to piss him off. But still, that's my point. You was voluntarily bringing this to my house because you know I couldn't go nowhere because I'm here with my kids all the time. And then even before I got that truck, remember my other car was messed up. We was without a car for a long time. So yeah, it was a lot of stuff going on with my vehicle the whole year of 2022, or vehicles, because I had two. And you was pretty much the person that was coming to my house all the time. Like I said, y'all, every morning this man would bring a pack of Rellos to my house and Red Bull, because everybody know that I got up and drunk Red Bull. That's the reason why my tooth back here messed up. Y'all don't drink that shit. I'm just saying, don't drink the shit. And get up and start cleaning up my house every morning. When I got my kids up and shit them out the door, I get up, start cleaning up, start straightening up, trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna feed them. Hell, probably trying to catch a nap and seeing when the hell my other children gonna get up, what I'm gonna feed them, because after COVID, shoot, my children was here all day long. I didn't have no daycare for my youngest children. They was here. So either I was at work or I was at home with them constantly, taking care of them. Even when I got off work, I'm at home taking care of my kids. Blah. Um. So yeah, that still needs to be questioned. My lawyer needs answers, for real. Because if you was the only person bringing it, or whoever was on my Facebook page bringing it, somebody had to bring it my way. I didn't go get it. I don't know how long it stay in your system either. So, you know, y'all gonna have to do that because I don't do that. But anyway, I'm just saying, that was bogus. That was real bogus what y'all did. hmm But once again, I told y'all I had a dream about all this. Just like, man, go ask Mr. Freeman. I didn't know his girl wore blue scrubs, but I had a dream about her ass. I just had a dream about somebody bent over in some blue scrubs. Ooh, let me find out y'all was having sex at work. Cause that's what the gist of the dream was. Probably it wasn't meant for me to know all of it, because I probably would have snapped on your tail, because you probably was bringing your behind in my home right after that situation happened. So Judge P, don't let him fool you either. That man was doing some real conniving, dirty, malicious things behind the scenes, and still coming and laying his behind in my home with me and my kids. It wasn't helping me out at all. Not to mention what I had a child by him. My child was 1 year old. I was pregnant at the time that he ended up leaving. Yeah, he was supposed to be coming back so I can go to the doctor's appointment to check up on the new child. It didn't ever come. That's the reason why I didn't worry about it. I knew eventually, I said to myself, if my stomach keep on growing, then I'm gonna go back to the doctor. If not, I ain't gonna worry about it. because yeah, I told y'all about the time that I fell down the steps. He was actually still here, so that was like 2 weeks. It was within like a 2 week range. So after all of that happened, I was waiting to get my period, and I did. And that's what happened. Well, not my period, but I was waiting, so it wasn't 3 months. It wasn't like the baby was just there. I didn't have no ultrasound, nothing like that. Like y'all know, like that would have probably broke me. I was cool with it. I was cool. I mean, you can't not be cool with certain situations, right? Um, but yeah, the whole time he was using my vehicle. I was at home stranded while he was using my car to go to work, but he actually was doing other things behind the scenes and investing time and money. Financially, you was fucking me up too because you over here spending money at hotel rooms and stuff to be with females and all the rest of that, and you weren't paying no bills here. You weren't providing no diapers, no wipes, no nothing for your child. You weren't buying him nothing. Like that's another issue as well. Not to mention you was staying in my home. You wasn't providing nothing to be here at all. You was barely putting gas in my car. I mean, let's be honest now. And you said I was flipping out for nothing. Now I had all the reason because everything that I was doing was to better you, to help you. Apparently, I had already had my shit together, right? Yeah. You was using whatever I had to better yourself, and that's what I thought I was doing. That's what I do. And you turned around and just spit in my face with all this shit. I'm not mad. I'm not. You know, lessons learned. Um, but I'm not finna allow you to sit here and keep on lying to nobody like I didn't did anything to you. Now if I wanted to harm you, I would have. And you know that for a fact. So that bullshit ass lie you was telling, tell it to somebody else. Cause the time that I was really mad when you took my damn TV up at my house when you was gonna leave because you thought that I had some shit of yours that I did not fucking have. Y'all, even in this instant, and his brother was, or in this case, his brother was with him. I didn't even have none of his shit. He thought that I had a dog. I don't even remember what he thought I had. I think like a fire stick or some shit like that. That was in a bag. Yeah, I was parked at the church parking lot right there behind the Bethlehem Center, waiting on this man to leave my home just so I wouldn't have no problem. So for everybody that say I'm confrontational, you can kiss my ass. Because it's been plenty of times that I done set some doggone well, or I done sat in a doggone car, or I done left my own home just so I wouldn't have problems. Mr. Helsel, same situation with you. When I was in the car and you was in my home using my house phone to call the doggone police when you was just supposed to be getting your child. Same instance, Mr. Freeman. You supposed to be getting your shit and you supposed to be leaving in, right? Right. I was at the church parking lot and you kept calling my phone, right? Right. I told you I didn't have your shit, right? Right. You took my TV out of my home, right? Right. Once I got home and I figured out that you had my doggone TV, then I call you in your shit. Right. I got in that truck. I followed your ass around the doggone corner, y'all. When I say I almost jumped that curb to hit his motherfucking ass because you don't take shit at my motherfucking home that you didn't pay for. Anything that I done put in here is for my kids. And I work damn hard for anything that me and my children have because I didn't have shit when I moved in here but a motherfucking mattress on the damn floor. So I be damned if anybody I done let you lay in my damn household and I done fed you. You think you finna vandalize, fuck up, take anything about my house, you right. Yeah. But God saved you then. Because I said it wasn't worth it. Because I can get another one. And I ain't want to go to jail at night. You know? That's pretty much what be saving me. I'm just like, nah, man, I just ready to go home. Like, I ain't even, I'm gonna let it blow off. Yeah. But still, you done came to my home multiple times after the damn food. Oh, not to mention them what's them things in my windshield in my window? Yeah, what's some things called them screens? You owe me 2 of them. Yep. The villagers said they want their screens fixed properly. Cause remember when